What if the secrets to changing your life and the world have already been discovered by the greatest minds in history? As George Santayana wisely observed, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. And in a similar vein, Harry S. Truman said, "The only thing new in the world is the history you do not know." In this video, we unlock powerful truths and timeless wisdom from visionaries who dared to dream big, faced incredible challenges, and left a legacy that still inspires us today. If you want to ignite your passion, overcome obstacles, and turn your dreams into reality, this message is for you. Get ready to be inspired, motivated, and empowered, because your journey to greatness starts now. Before we begin, take a moment to reflect on these timeless truths, words that have echoed through history and continue to awaken the dream within each of us. Within the silence of your own mind, the seeds of destiny are quietly sown. Every great journey begins not with a step, but with a question. What if the world you see is but a mirror, reflecting the depth of your vision and the courage of your heart? To dream is to converse with the infinite. To act is to bring the infinite into the world. True greatness is not measured by applause, but by the echo of your actions in the lives of others. Wisdom is the light that guides us through the fog of uncertainty. The river of time flows ever forward, but only those who dare to swim against the current discover new shores. Vision that is not doubted is a vision too small. The mind, like a garden, yields what is planted. Tend it with intention, and it will blossom with possibility. To be misunderstood is the price of seeing farther than the crowd. Resilience is the silent architect of every triumph. The greatest revolutions begin as whispers in the soul. Legacy is not what we leave behind, but what we awaken in others. Every obstacle is a riddle posed by the universe, asking, "How much do you desire your dream?" The wise do not chase time, but shape it with purpose. In the tapestry of history, each dreamer is a single, irreplaceable thread. Doubt is the shadow cast by a vision standing in the light. To hold a dream is to hold a promise to the future. As long as you are guided by truth, even solitude is a companion. The universe bends quietly toward those who persist in hope. It is not the world that changes the dreamer, but the dreamer who changes the world. Let your actions be the poetry your words aspire to. The greatest wisdom is often found in the courage to begin. Dreams are the whispers of the soul, calling us toward our highest selves. The light of wisdom shines brightest in the depths of uncertainty. To persevere is to dance with the unknown and find grace in the struggle. The courage to begin is the spark that ignites the fire of transformation. Every moment of doubt is a doorway to deeper understanding. In the garden of the mind, patience is the water that nurtures growth. Greatness is born in the silent resolve to rise again and again. The soul's compass points not to comfort, but to truth. Vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the courage to dream. The whispers of the past guide the footsteps of the future. To hold fast to your dream is to honor the sacred promise within. The mind is a lantern. Where you shine it, the path appears. In the silence of reflection, the soul finds its voice. True wisdom is knowing when to hold on and when to let go. Hope is the quiet flame that burns even in the darkest night. Let these words awaken the dream within you, and prepare your heart for the wisdom we are about to explore. Throughout the ages, humanity has been guided by the timeless truths and wisdom of great minds, thinkers, dreamers, and visionaries whose insights echo across generations. These are not just words from the past. They are living beacons, illuminating the path for those bold enough to dream and determined enough to act. Today, let us reflect on these enduring principles, these timeless truths and wisdom that have shaped our world and can shape your destiny. Everything begins with a dream. The greatest revolutions, the most beautiful art, and the most profound discoveries all started as whispers in the mind of a single individual. Even the democracy we so deeply value today was once nothing more than a daring vision in the mind of a single dreamer. If you already carry a dream within you, you are in the company of the world's greatest minds. And if you are yet to have your dream, let this be your awakening. For it is in daring to dream that we honor the timeless truth and wisdom that every great achievement begins within. Dan Pena once observed, "If you want 1,000,000, you get 1,000,000. If you want 1,000,000,000, you will get 1,000,000,000. You will not get anything greater than your highest aspiration." At first glance, it may sound exaggerated. But look closer, and you'll see a profound truth. You will never build a life beyond the scale of your own vision. Why? Because your goals shape your focus, your decisions, and the intensity of your actions. When you set your sights low, you give yourself permission to stop early. But when you aim high, truly high, you force your mind to grow, your courage to rise, and your discipline to sharpen. Every extraordinary achievement in history began not with superior resources, but with a bold mindset. It was vision that separated the pioneers from the passive. The Wright brothers didn't just want to build a better bicycle. They wanted to fly. Elon Musk wasn't content with building a car. He set his sights on Mars. Bill Gates didn't just want to make better software. He imagined a future where every home and office would have a personal computer. Mark Zuckerberg didn't settle for simply connecting students at Harvard. He envisioned a world where everyone could connect and share instantly. And with Facebook, he reshaped how billions of people interact and communicate. These people didn't play it safe. They expanded their horizon of possibility. So if your dream feels too big, that's a good sign. That's where transformation lives. You'll never receive more than what your mind dares to request. The ceiling of your belief becomes the ceiling of your life. Dream small, and you shrink the world around you. Dream boldly, and the world begins to stretch in response. Albert Einstein, whose imagination reshaped our understanding of the universe, reminds us, imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world. It is a truth as old as philosophy itself. The world outside is a reflection of the world within. So nurture your inner vision, for it is the seed from which all greatness grows. Yet, the pursuit of a dream is seldom a tranquil journey. This is another timeless truth and wisdom. Purpose invites challenge. When your vision is vast, you often walk alone, seeing horizons invisible to others. The world's greatest minds have all, at some point, been doubted, dismissed, or misunderstood, simply because their dreams soared beyond the ordinary. Consider Steve Jobs. His ideas and plans were so bold, so ahead of their time, that even those closest to him couldn't always see what he saw. Imagine being removed from the very company you created, not because you failed, but because your vision was too expansive for others to grasp. Yet, Jobs did not let misunderstanding define him. He returned, transformed Apple, and changed the world. Mark Zuckerberg also faced skepticism, not only from outsiders but even within his own team. Early in Facebook's journey, he refused to sell the company, convinced it had a greater purpose. Many close to him disagreed and left. But Zuckerberg stayed true to his vision, a decision that ultimately changed how the world connects. Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, was told again and again that his ambitions were impossible. His ideas were dismissed, his methods questioned. But he refused to let the narrow vision of others limit his own. He built one of the most influential technology companies in history. Albert Einstein, whose theories would revolutionize science, was at times dismissed by the academic establishment. His ideas were so far ahead that many simply could not understand them. Yet, he persisted, trusting in the truth he could see. And centuries before them, Galileo Galilei looked to the stars and saw a universe that contradicted the beliefs of his time. For daring to speak the truth as he saw it, Galileo was condemned and silenced. Yet today, the world recognizes him as the father of modern science, a testament to the endurance of vision over ignorance. These names are but a few. Others, like Rosalind Franklin, Vincent van Gogh, Thomas Edison, Leonardo da Vinci, Walt Disney, also walked paths marked by rejection, isolation, and relentless pursuit. Let this be your reminder. Being misunderstood is often the first sign you're onto something truly original. Friedrich Nietzsche captured this beautifully. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Nelson Mandela, whose life was a testament to resilience, declared, "It always seems impossible until it's done." So, if people do not understand you, do not worry. Often, the greatest visions are visible only to the visionary. The misunderstanding of others is simply the shadow cast by your own light. Let this timeless wisdom anchor you when storms arise. Hold fast to your vision, for your purpose is worth every challenge. But what about the challenges that life brings? Those moments when the world seems heavy and the road ahead is uncertain. Sometimes, even the brightest dreamers find themselves in difficult situations. Modern life presents countless individuals with pressing challenges. Financial, personal, relationship-related, social, and emotional, that often demand compromises no one would willingly choose. Yet, here is a gentle truth I hope you will remember. Time will always offer you another chance to chase your dream. But your health, once lost, may never return in the same way. A single moment, a lost limb, failing eyesight, or a damaged organ, can change your life forever. Some things, once broken, cannot be made whole again, no matter how much we wish it were otherwise. As Gandhi said, "It is health, not gold, that is real wealth, because without it, even our biggest dreams mean little." Health is not just part of the journey. It is the vehicle that carries you to your destiny. Thomas Carlyle reminds us, "He who has health has hope. And he who has hope, has everything." Buddha taught, to keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise we shall not be able to keep our minds strong and clear. And Hippocrates, the father of medicine, declared, "A wise man should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings." So, even in hardship, treat your body and mind with kindness. If you must pause, pause. If you must rest, rest. Your dream will wait for you. The world will still need your light tomorrow, but only if you are well enough to shine. Don't let a passing storm steal the years of sunshine ahead. It is better to move slowly and arrive whole, than to rush and lose the very strength you need for your journey. Guard your health, cherish your life, and do not measure your progress by the ticking of the clock. The journey is not a race, but a pilgrimage. As Confucius teaches, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. And Einstein, ever the sage, offers this reflection. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. This is a timeless truth. Resilience is the quiet force that brings dreams to life. Yet, perhaps the greatest timeless truth and wisdom is this: your mind is the architect of your reality. The thoughts you nurture, the emotions you cultivate, and the visions you dare to imagine, they are the silent forces shaping your world. Pravrajaka Divyanandaprana, a modern voice of ancient wisdom, distills this miracle of positive thinking into 3 profound principles. 1. What you repeatedly think, you will become. The mind, like a sculptor, carves your destiny from the stone of your thoughts. 2. What you repeatedly feel, you will attract into your experience. Emotions are the magnets that draw life's circumstances to your door. 3. What you imagine, you will create. Imagination is the womb of creation. What you dare to envision, you begin to manifest. These are not mere affirmations, but timeless truths, proven by the lives of those who have changed the world. As we reflect on the minds that changed the world, another timeless truth and wisdom emerges. Success is born in the mind. In today's world, where distractions are everywhere and the noise of opinion is constant, focus becomes a rare and powerful gift. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest athletes of our time, puts it simply yet profoundly: my greatest strength is my mind. But what does this mean? It means he sets his mind with unwavering focus on what he wants for himself. He directs his thoughts and energy toward his dream, refusing to let the noise and distractions, both from the world and from within, pull him away from his purpose. This is not just discipline. It is mastery of the self. In today's world, this lesson is more relevant than ever. We live in an age of endless distractions. Social media feeds, entertainment, breaking news, advertisements, and countless demands on our attention. Every day, our focus is under attack, scattered by the constant noise of modern life. To achieve anything great, you must become the guardian of your attention. Focus is no longer just an advantage. It is a rare and powerful superpower. It is the difference between drifting aimlessly and moving purposefully toward your dreams. As the philosopher Marcus Aurelius reflected, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Greatness is not reserved for those with the most talent, but for those with the greatest ability to concentrate on what truly matters. In a world that is always trying to pull you in 1,000 directions, the ability to say no to distractions and yes to your vision is what sets the extraordinary apart from the ordinary. Remember, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. And never forget this: where your attention flows, your life grows. Tend your focus as you would a precious garden, for it is the soil from which your dreams will blossom. So, cultivate a mindset that is resilient, focused, and positive. This is the fertile soil where your dreams will grow. And as you nurture your mindset and pursue your dreams, remember that the greatest minds who changed the world did so through persistence, vision, and relentless action. Your future is not written. It is imagined, spoken, and built by you. As we close, let the words of Confucius echo in your heart. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Let these timeless truths and wisdom from great minds guide you. Protect your health, nurture your mind, and never let go of your dream. Keep moving forward, for the world needs your light. If this message has stirred your spirit, share your dream in the comments below. Together, let us become the next generation of great minds, living, sharing, and embodying the timeless truths and wisdom that change the world.